Now, let's define a vector quantity and a scalar quantity. Now, these are very important things that you must notice uh, because these two things are going to be talked about for the majority of your educational life because they'll, especially if you're going into physics or any kind of engineering program, these two things, vector quantities and scalar quantities, they'll be talked about almost all of the time. And that is why it is very important for you to have a firm grip on what they are. So, a vector quantity, or simply a vector, is a quantity that possesses both a magnitude and a direction. Remember this, a magnitude and a direction. And these are some examples, and I'll get to them later what they mean. Let's first discuss the basic definition of a scalar quantity. So, a scalar quantity or a scalar is one that possesses only a magnitude. So, you see that a vector has a magnitude and a direction, but a scalar quantity has only a magnitude, it does not have a direction. So, examples are these. Now, let's see. The first example, there is a very good way to explain what this actually means. Displacement. Okay? Displacement is a vector quantity. And another example of a scalar quantity is distance. Now, what is the difference between distance and displacement? Simple, really. It's the direction. So, for example, if you have this path here, this is A and this is B. Now, you can go along this path to get to B, you can go along this path to get to B, or you can like go around many paths to get to B, right? But here's the thing, that is a distance, okay? But what is a displacement? Let's just use another color for it. A displacement is the shortest distance between 2 points. So a straight line between A and B, that is the displacement. The other paths can be distances, because in a distance the direction does not matter, but in a displacement the direction is a straight line, the shortest distance between 2 points. That is an example of a difference between a scalar quantity, which is the distance, and a vector quantity, which is the displacement, right? So yeah, that's a very basic definition of what a vector quantity and a scalar quantity is. So yeah.